Angry Joe here, and I'm with Haken, the production director for Hitman. We're going to talk a little bit about the game for you. So I loved the last Hitman Absolution, correct? And this doesn't have a number after it. It doesn't have a subtitle.
No.
That's a little confusing to me. Or it's not. Is it a reboot? Is it coinciding with the upcoming movie, which Hitman's about to probably get a lot more popular with that movie coming out?
Well,
what is this?
It's not really a reboot. It's just you know, we've been looking back, you know, almost 17 years of making Hitman in Copenhagen, and we've been just you know, looking at the games we've been doing and thinking about all the good things that the fans like, right? So it's more like, you know, all the experiences from making, you know, Blood Money, the open sandbox box levels there, and the hit-centric approach to that. You know, all right, cool. The fans love that. Or, you know, we love to make that. So, you know, together with the graphical fidelity from Absolution, and also the fidelity to all the small stories with the NPCs.
Are you combining all those into one?
Yeah, actually taking that and, you know, taking that to another level with our new game. And we were like, okay, this is kind of the essence of Hitman. This is also something that's going to be the foundation for the future games to come. Ergo, we called it just pure Hitman, because this is the pure experience.
Okay, let's see. I haven't had a chance to deep dive yet into it. Is it an open world? Is it individual missions where you come back to a base where you kit out Hitman and then send him off on these missions? How exactly is it working?
Well, this is a world of assassination. So this is an experience that will start in December. A world of assassination, yeah. It's an experience that will start in December and just evolve, grow, deepen throughout 2016.
Well, that makes me nervous, because it sounds like the game's going to be small, and then you guys are going to add to it until eventually it's huge. This isn't a free-to-play game, right? This is a $60 full retail AAA like you guys do.
Definitely. I mean, let me be clear with that.
All right.
I mean, we at IO, we you know, people expect us to deliver high quality products, and that's exactly what we're doing with Hitman.
Okay.
I mean, this is not a half finished, free Kickstarter kind of thing, right? This is something new, something bold that we're trying, right? We're trying to use the digital platform out there, and there are so many things that we can do. I mean, beforehand, we were spending years working on, you know, hard on these games, putting that in a box, and that's it. You know, it's just like your child, just giving that away and can do nothing about it, right? But all that changes now, right? So we're building this world of assassination where it will grow and evolve. What we deliver throughout 2016 is the biggest game ever. It's bigger than Blood Money and Absolution. The sandboxes, I mean, the world we build there, the locations are going to be up to 6 times bigger than we've ever done before. So deeper AI, deeper systemic foundation.
And I saw in the trailer like there could be contracts that show up in that day or that week, and then when they're gone forever. You're never going to get.
So the story's gonna also evolve throughout 2016, and everything is kind of hit-centric, right? With the subplots, sub-stories revolving around that. Now that's gonna evolve. So there's an overarching story that's gonna be concluded in 2016.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. When I buy the game, am I going to get a satisfying beginning, middle, and end, and then all this stuff you're talking about, the world of assassination, is separate and grows and evolves? Or there's not really a story beginning, middle, end. It is a story that evolves over years?
It is a story that evolves, that starts in December the 8th and evolves throughout 2016.
Okay, so it's not like players can rush through the game and get to the end. You can't get to the end until you finish making the end.
Well, I mean, let me put it like that. The last location in the game is not completely done, or, you know, put in the, you know, finished yet in that way, because.
But you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, of course.
Like cut scenes that drive a story along, and is that a self-contained story, or you're talking about taking that and making it? Well,
it will evolve and it will unfold throughout 2016.
Okay.
So you won't, you know, December the 8th, you won't have the whole story there. Okay. It's going to be a journey, but this is the you know, the overarching story part. There is these hits that are the real deal, in the center of the game, right? But there's also a pulse all the time. So this is the you know, the new bold move for us.
Yeah.
So there will be, besides the story, there will be these timed target events, live events, right? So you'll have a target. We've talked about. We were shown Paris as a location, for example. Imagine there is a target there for 48 hours. And that's it. You have to take out the target within 48 hours, or it's gone.
Yeah.
And you don't know who the target is. You have to traverse around, figure it out. This is also where the power of the digital platform here comes in play, because the community will communicate and talk with each other and helping each other out, or competing against each other. Right? I saw the target first and took them out first. Right.
Okay.
So we're really, really excited about these things that we can do.
All right. And just like there could be new characters showing up, do we already have all the weapons Hitman is going to utilize, or will we maybe see new types of assassination devices as the story grows?
Well, the story and the journey and the experience will grow, meaning that the weapons and the tools that Agent 47 has at his disposal.
I guess it's hard for me to wrap my head around, because I don't think it's been done before like this. Just an open world assassination, world of assassination.
I mean, we are trying something new, right? And we think it's a bold move, but we believe that this is gonna be the best Hitman assassination experience ever out there, because we believe we have something really, really cool for you guys.
Okay, and
I also want to say that, regardless of, let me put it like this: it's very important that the hit, the creative ways of killing a target. That's the heart and soul of this game, right?
Yes, exactly. Approaching it in different ways, in the way that you
want.
The
loadout is back. You have unlockable stash points. The more playing Paris once is not completing it. There are so many things to do in there. You can unlock the stash points and escape points, etc.
Basically, city areas over the course of this story, and more and more targets can open up in that particular city as time moves on. Okay, I think I'm starting to understand a little more. But a lot of people want to know multiplayer. What are we competing against each other? Can I take on other agents in addition to taking my target, or are there modes specifically designed where I take out other agents in this world of assassination?
Well, Agent 47 still works alone, right? This is still a single-player game. Well, we have contracts mode that we introduced with Absolution. Contracts mode is where, after you've done the missions, the hits, you have this huge sandbox at your disposal right now with all these new items and gear, and as you unlock these new escape points and stash points, there are so many more opportunities in the sandbox to create deep and complex contracts of your own. You just walk around with this rich simulation going on with these NPCs having their daily things, bartender or whatnot, right? I didn't like this guy, so you can mark him as a target, check him out in a very creative way, and put on some conditions to that and share that with your friend, compete with your friend, forth and back. He did it better than you, and you get the contract back again, or compete with the community. So that's the multiplayer part of our game, and we had a huge success with that in Absolution. And this is just the playground just got a whole lot bigger.
I knew what you were going to say. So I think I get it, and it's going to be a growing experience, but because it's a full retail title, we will get a satisfying amount of story before it ends, and we have to wait for the next little bit of story throughout 2016, right? It is going to be a satisfying thing out of the gate.
It is going to be a satisfying experience. It is an experience that will evolve over time as well, right? So concluding the overarching story.
I'm trying to pin you down on what will be there when it releases. You know what I mean?
We'll talk.
Like how much content is there?
Sure. We'll talk more about that in detail as we come closer to December the 8th. But the important thing is that we've never done something ambitious and big as this. So throughout, starting December throughout 2016, it's going to be a hell of a Hitman experience. All
right, man. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us, and we'll see you guys on the next Angry Joe Show. Bye-bye.